on. I haven't had a haul in a while. I haven't really been buying anything. Been really busy with school and work and everything like that. So we'll just get right into it. Some flea market things and some yard sale stuff. Mostly yard sale stuff. Got this shirt. 50 cents at the flea market. Kind of wrinkled right now. But there you go. Then here, this little tiny binder here is just $0.25, and it actually has some tabs in it. And it even still comes with the little paper slips that you can put into the divider, so I can replace all of these. And there's just something so appealing about a little mini binder. I saw a mini case-it binder, and case-it binders are really expensive, but really good quality. $4, I thought, what do I need a mini binder for? I gotta buy the paper for it, or try to make paper, which I'm not gonna do. I thought about it, but it's too much work for me. Anyways, I have to buy the paper for it, and that costs extra money, and yada yada, but this was only 25 cents, so I got this one. This pencil case is 25 cents, and it's kind of dingy. It's got things like used gum wrappers in there. But this is kind of like gel, like a gel material, and it's very flexible. So that's why I got it, because I feel that it's going to be durable. Because I've had some plastic pencil pouches in the past, and they crack and they break after, use. But this can get scrunched up, and I'll be perfectly fine. So I'll clean that up. Still flea market stuff. This book here, Just Mercy. A story of justice and redemption. Hopefully you can try to read some of the back there. I know it doesn't focus. I'm using my phone right now. But it says that this book is written by a lawyer, and he founded the Equal Justice Initiative, a legal practice dedicated to defending the poor, the wrongly condemned, and those trapped in the furthest reaches of our criminal justice system. And one of his first cases was that of Walter McMillan, a young man sentenced to die for a notorious murder he did not commit. So this is a real story based, on that experience. And I love law-related things, so I got that. Also, 100 notable books. New York Times Book Review 2014. Sounds like a great read. A CD for just $0.25. It's so much cheaper than buying music online. I'll buy music because online is more convenient. This is also completely legal and very cheap, because I got 11 songs for just $0.25. The only song I've heard from her at all is White Flag, and I haven't listened to that for years. Just want to pick it up, though. I'll get a chance to listen to it and see if I like the rest of her music. This book here was $0.25. The thing that interested me is that it was published by Amazon Crossing, which is apparently their own publishing division. And this was a book that was originally in Japanese back in 2012, I think it said. 2004. But the English translation is copyright 2012. It's not super interesting. I'm interested by a lot of things, so I never really get around to reading. I have tons of books that I don't read, just like any other reader, But wow, I just noticed some typos on this back cover here. But it says Okano, a convenience store employee with a troubled past, is one of the many unforgettable characters found in this collection of 4 stories. Among the others are 3 boys facing a frightening lesson in mortality, a woman using garbage to fill a hole in her heart, and a nurse struggling to cope with the oft-brutal cycle of birth, life, and death. Remaining constant, even as it fades in and out of the view, is the Great Mount Fuji, one of Japan's 3 holy mountains. It serves as the anchor for these characters' lives, and for Randy Taguchi's Fuji-san, an exploration of redemption, discovery, loss, and remembrance, and the eternal bond with the mystical natural powers that connect us all. During read many books from other cultures, or they're originally in different languages, so that's really cool. And this is also a quarter. It's a 3-hole punch. It's a portable one, and it's apparently from Meyer at some point. The guy that I got these 3 things from, I learned on Sunday. Yes, I learned, was it Sunday? No, it was Saturday. I learned on Saturday, it was Saturday, that he gets his stuff from storage lockers, local auctions in the area. When people are late on their payments and stuff, the things get sold off. So that's why some of the people at the flea market can afford to sell things so cheaply. But anyways, this looks like a better quality than the ones I've gotten in the past, and I do need to punch my papers for school because I use a binder system. Binders really work well for me. Some people prefer folders. I get that. And it's recycled, so that's cool. By the way, I was having trouble remembering the dates a little bit because I worked a lot on. I worked an 8-hour shift on Sunday, which I don't like to do, but I understand that it's a necessity at times. And on Saturday, I went to homecoming, my very last one because I'm a senior in high school, and my friends had a very long night planned. We took photos at a rose garden at 5:30. It's far away. It's half an hour away, so we had a little bit of driving time built into that. And at 6:30, we had a reservation at a restaurant nearby the rose garden. Then homecoming started at 8, I believe. We got there at 9. Well, a little bit before 9 because it closes at 9. Not closes. You're not allowed to go in after 9 because if you're coming in after 9, there's really no point anyway because homecoming completely shuts down at 11. So we went to homecoming, danced a lot. At 11, we left. We went to a movie at 11:30. It was actually It. I'm not a fan of those movies generally, anything horror related. Oh, there's hair. But it was actually a pretty good movie. I really rooted for the kids in that movie. I did not see the original. As I said, I don't really like horror movie type things. Is there anything important I'm forgetting? Oh, the homecoming theme, if you're interested at all, was Carnival. I have my homecoming ticket somewhere over there, but I don't want to make this video too much longer by getting up and trying to fumble for stuff. There's a photo booth. It was really cool. The photos were free, thank goodness. Normally we don't get a ton of bang for our buck. It cost $10 for a homecoming ticket. But they did have really good attendance. My school has about 1,200 people, and I think around 550 signed up. They bought tickets. That's what I meant by signed up. So school made a decent chunk of change from that. Anyways, I'm sure many people would not be interested in a lot of the stuff that I just said, so I'm going to keep moving. Hopefully I haven't lost anybody. But if I did, it's alright. Not everybody wants to hear about my high school exploits, which are not very interesting. Anyway. These items, I want to show the last of the flea market stuff before I moved on to the garage sale stuff. Mickey Mouse decal, and this journal, and oh shoot, yeah, almost forgot this. All this together was $2. This journal used to have a lock, but I don't care that it has a lock or not. Actually, a fun fact about me and journaling is that I write in cursive because I'm impatient and it takes me too long to write print. Well, I mean, I write print pretty quickly, but cursive's just so much faster, more convenient, and most people actually my age can't read cursive at all. So if anyone got a hold of my journals, I wouldn't be afraid. Because my cursive handwriting's really bad anyway, I don't know that they'd be able to decipher any of it. But it's for kids, but I thought it was cool. I I wasn't super into Disney princesses as a kid. I watched all the movies, I liked them, but I didn't dress up for Halloween as a princess. I didn't really have many princess-themed things. But I've really gotten into them now that I've gotten older and have more mature tastes. Greater appreciation for the finer things in life, like Disney princesses. Unfortunately, this mobile lens kit doesn't work on my phone because my phone camera is not in the top corner, it's in the middle. I love to take photos. I could probably give this to somebody, but one of the lenses actually broke. So I don't know about that. Oh, wait, one more thing from the flea market. This journal here was $1. Originally $4.99 wherever it came from. Just really sturdy. Use journals all the time. I go through about one a month. Sometimes if it's a small journal, maybe 2 a month. But I actually go through these pretty frequently. And now onto the garage sale stuff. Shoot. I'm a mess. I know I just... Here. These sheep clips. 25 cents. And my last name is Lamb, so... Love sheep. I don't know what these are. It says novelty clips. I guess you could use them as, like, tiny chip bag clips or paper clips or whatever. But that's nice. And I got this sign, which is cheesy, and it's obviously made for a kid. That was just $0.25. I don't know where to put this. Somewhere in here, obviously, but it has glasses on it, and I have glasses. I have purple glasses, actually. These are pink, but still glasses. It's Frog Tog. Well, Frog Togs. But there's only one thing in it. I don't know why it's plural, but then it only comes with one product. But what this is, it's a cooling towel, and when it gets wet, it can really, really cool you down. The water evaporates, and it just somehow makes the towel get even cooler, and it's good to take when on like a hiking trip or when you're doing sports. You want to cool down after a game or a race. So this is just $0.25, and it's actually used, so that explains the $0.25 price. I'm going to wash it and see how that works out. These little nature frog things for $0.25. I like frogs a lot. I was fascinated by the fact that these are made out of what looks like bark or leaves or something, among other natural things. This mason jar was free. This nice old man had a bunch of stuff on a blanket on his lawn and just said everything is free, and he came out to put some more things as my dad and I were looking through what was on the blanket along with another family, and the little girl asked the man how much something was, and he said, "It's free, everything is free," and the girl was just so amazed and astounded and just overjoyed, and which is really fun to witness. But this man just really wanted to get rid of some things that he just had for a while and didn't have a use for, so I got a jar, and that was really nice of him. I like jars, I don't know why. This whole trend of jars. Got 2 of these vintage, I feel like I'm holding them upside down, vintage children's books for 50 cents each. There were over 20 of them, almost 30, that this woman was selling, and 50 cents each. But she said the whole box was about $15, or really she'd take any reasonable offer. I wanted to get all the books because they all are in this style, which is the Junior Deluxe Editions style. Apparently there's a book club back in the day, and a lot of the books had these little book club flyers in them. which is really neat. These are so very well preserved. And each one has this little book plate in it. Nancy, Barbara, Marjorie, Shapala. They have these lovely 50s illustrations. And let's see when this book was produced. Copyright 1954. I wanted to buy all of them, but there's just too many. I don't know where I'd put them, so I took Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Just appeals to me. I've never read it, but I did read Huckleberry Finn in school for English class at one point. And Tales from Shakespeare. Shakespeare's classic. I'd actually never heard of Tales from Shakespeare before. I can read a little bit about it on this flyer here. Apparently, this couple, Charles and Mary Lamb, wrote their famous Tales from Shakespeare to introduce children to the works of the great dramatist William Shakespeare. It has been an enduring favorite with children since it was first published in 1806 and has done more to open the way to a love of Shakespeare's great works than any other volume. I don't know about that, but it's very interesting. Fortunately, this one's a little damaged, but I do love my books. And I think this might be the last thing. I'm sorry for rambling, but you guys have probably become accustomed to that from me. $1. It's a little photo box. I use these to store crafts in, and this is brand new. And these cost about $5 in the store. I've paid $2 to $3 for these at Michael's. So, oh wait, nope. A couple more things behind me. This ribbon was 50 cents. This little gift ribbon was from Walmart for $2.88. 100 feet of this very pretty holiday ribbon. It's just $1. It's regularly $9.99 from Target. Not quite sure why this is on here. It's attached. And then finally, this Super Value Designer ribbon. 100 feet. It's from Michael's back in the day. I love red. It's my favorite color. And this just doesn't only have to be used for Christmas. I love to craft. So, there you go. And I guess this kind of makes up for not having a video in a little while. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will try to see you guys whenever I have something to show. Hopefully soon.